see. You already know if it ain't a vibe, we ain't gonna lie. Now look, I wasn't supposed to do another stream, but I couldn't sleep, so we back. And I'm actually having fun playing this Madden franchise. So, where is it? Probably gonna have to switch this out. So we 5-3, Chad, and our last loss came to the 49ers, and they blew us out the water, 52-13. The offense didn't even score a touchdown, and so we've been on the winning streak ever since we lost to them. So I want revenge, and I want it back in blood. So we're gonna play that game down. And we're going to make sure we come out with this dub. So, let's just hop into it and stop lollygagging.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Baseball, on your feet, and welcome your five-time Super Bowl champion, on the Rams sideline, a look at their head coach.
Come on, Leroy Rich.
His crew playing some good ball. 5-2 in their last 7 games. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go from Santa Clara. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. They run once more with McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. First and 10 at the 30-yard line. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. At the 24-yard line. Get set! Get set! Watch out! Kittle is the man in motion. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy.
Are you serious?
He'll try and get there on the ground. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field.
They figure it out.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. How he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's that. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. You'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one caught at the floor. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's now 3rd.
They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The number 1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Blue 60. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's a run. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
Turnover on downs.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's going to be good enough for a first down as he takes it close to the 20.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So after one, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Just can't stop this guy.
It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. Up the sideline to the 40. Big time play by McCaffrey. 37 yards. Man in motion here is Jennings. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Christian McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey.
This is
San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Kyren Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down. They run over center with Williams. And we brought down just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. First down, L.A. Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. 40 gun. On play action, it's Stafford. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jarvis Burnley. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 33-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. What can they do here on third down and 7? From the gun, here's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Williams hits and he loses the football. And this is going to wind up 49er football.
I'm just not understanding.
With all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal
They
inside
just
the
do
10.
whatever they want against us, bro.
And the 49er.
Kittle is the man in motion.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's got another one. Christian McCaffrey. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A first down throw for Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Second down, it's Stafford. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
That's over the middle.
Oh my goodness, bro.
That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Niners take over a first and 10.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and
From the gun, it's Purdy.
We dropped that.
Incomplete. Coverage outstanding. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one.
Fire from the wall.
He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Play action, Stafford. That's called in on the left by Nakua. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And that is incomplete.
Hey, do y'all not see the big bone going on?
On the play fake, here's Stafford. That's caught by Cooper. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Off play action, it's Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good.
A gain of 10. Move the sticks again. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Stafford to throw again.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 49ers 6-yard line.
Stafford down on 2nd down. That is caught. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Williams will score. Touchdown. It's that. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Around here with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45. And stop made by Byron Young. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. He's going to be brought down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it here. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And as we move into the 2nd half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. This one complete to Atwell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one.
That's good.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 37 yards.
Waiting.
1st down, Rams.
Now it's Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. It's another run here for Williams. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. And miss.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one grabbed by Nakua. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Oh, man. It's just in the script for the season.
So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board.
It's just in the script.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of
that
well.
stride.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
That's right.
Big 20.
I like the time that.
He'll go for it. It's Williams. He's driving for the goal line. Will be stopped short, but has enough for the first down.
14 yards. And the Rams, first down.
He'll run. It's Williams. And he barrels his way.
All right, now.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 31, here is second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
10 yards on the play. And the 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy gets this one into the hands of DeLon Jennings. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It don't matter what you do.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Good run here with McCaffrey. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8. Here's Purdy. Short one there. Caught by Kittle. Still going. And he's into the end zone. And they are... So now after the touchdown,
The crazy part about it is
out to
I'm
kick
moving
it away.
over there to be ready for that.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On play action, it's Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On second down, a run with Williams. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and inches.
Stafford now on third down. That's taken in by Higbee. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
That's good for a Rams. First down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now to bootleg with Stafford. Oh, wide open. It's Adams. It's complete. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Back to throw is Stafford. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. They'll set up the screen here to Cora. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Waiting! No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Alert! They'll try it out with Cora. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12. At the 3.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Gain of 2.
Kittle is the man in motion. Back near the goal line. It's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Look at the big man go.
Everything that could go wrong.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes.
When he went in motion, I didn't know what he was doing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
Oh, my God.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Ready? Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. That's the left side and pulled in by Higbee. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Stafford down on second down. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and 2.
We'll try to run for it with Williams.
He doesn't even get blocked.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. And he's going to have the Rams first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down.
They go play action with Stafford. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Waiting. Working out of the gun, Stafford. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. A tight end in motion now. Now it's McCaffrey. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Ball
2.
on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 2. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's third down and a few inches.
Third down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have a 49ers first down.
I'm wasting my time. Well, we see them in the playoffs. It's a wrap. We just can't do nothing right.
So a win here for the 49ers. And it is a...
See what this Negro got to say. I'm gonna take responsibility. Ain't he hurt?
Football weather has arrived and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And here is the 6-time Pro Bowler, George Kittle. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. And when you total it up, it's a 96-yard touchdown. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is the Green Bay defense coming up with a play. They forced the interception. They've got room. They're taking it all the way. Pick 6 for the touchdown. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's the third-year signal caller from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
Dang, did we break the Jags?
He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. The Texans get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
Kyron out.
afternoon, things are heating up in the NFC as West Coast rivals collide at SoFi Stadium. It's the Seahawks and Rams, and it's next on EA Sports. On the visitor's sideline, Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His guys just 2 wins over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin on this mid-November afternoon. Seahawks and Rams in the NFL rivalry series underway from SoFi. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a Southern California kid. Played his college ball in L.A. at USC. At quarterback, it's Sam Darnold. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches. 59 yards and a touchdown.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes. Stretched. Dreamed. Going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. Darnold. Going deep for Walker.
Wow.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
We had that.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Kenneth Walker who finished things off with a touchdown catch. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
Let's get right.
They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Rams. First down. First and 10.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll make it second down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12. The Seahawks 31-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. And this is incomplete. The Seahawks and the Rams, one of the better rivalries in recent history. Both teams had dominant eras, each centered on different sides of the ball. The Rams, the greatest show on turf, of course. Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt. And then after that, you have the Legion of Boom era up in Seattle with that great secondary, Richard Sherman, Jamal Adams, Bobby Wagner at linebacker. It would have been fun to see what would have happened if the Rams offense went up against that Seahawks defense. Would have been fireworks one way or the other. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Ready.
missed this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's Kobe Bryant, who was there to stop him for a loss. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he's going to... Back to throw, Darnold. Smith and Jigba with the grab. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And space tough to come by there. So get maybe a yard to the 37. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Darnold now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 23. And the Seahawks first down. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. First down, Seattle. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he will take this one in for the Seahawks. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Sheds off the tackle and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Rams offense and Puka Nacua ready to take over once more. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Under a minute to go, clock running and a back and forth first quarter of play. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. As he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known the points won't come so easy again.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Roger McCreary. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 3rd and 12. Darnold from the gun. No, It's out. It's loose. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. Pass complete there in the corner. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
6 yards. That's good for our Rams. First down.
Corum will score. Touchdown, LA.
Sometimes I'll...
Here's Walker to start the drive. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Here's Darnold. And he's got Smith and Jigba. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Walker. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Walker. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. Third and goal. This LA Rams defense will try to bow up once more. They'll try and run. And he is in for the seat. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. Stafford and the Rams come up first and 10 at their own 44. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They put it down perfectly
And rode him right out of bounds. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 3rd and 5. Stafford now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Rams, first down. First and 10.
Up the middle, here's Corum. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Of course. That's why I said really nice.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Walker hitting the ball is out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. Now inside the 25. And they are going to score on the final return. Touchdown.
That's great.
Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Gets past one man. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
Their own 24-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He needed that.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Defended by Kobe Durant.
To throw is Darnold. Outright to Smith-Njigba. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Darnold a sneak, and he is going to have a Seahawks first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. After the run, now Darnold to throw. They'll get this one to complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. And Walker has it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Straight ahead, Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 7.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Now Darnold. Open man is Barner, the tight end.
To A.J. Barner. A gain of 9 yards. And
The slot man in motion right. Darnold. He finds Smith-Njigba. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
a gain of 4.
Now a 2nd and 6.
At the Rams' 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Back to throw, Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Alert! Set! Lady! Omaha, ready move! Omaha, ready move! Look at
Stafford looks to throw again. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
2nd and 10.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And this one is right down the middle. And they have regained the lead. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. 10
guys
weeks
said
have come
clean,
and
man.
gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good divisional matchup in the black and blue NFC North. And it's the rookie from Missouri, Luther Burden. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And it's last year's top 10 pick, Michael Penix. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. The Falcons get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the second-year man, Bucky Irving. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Buccaneers get the victory here in a battle of 2 teams who could end up seeing each other again in February.
Fair enough.
A final look now at the rest of the scores from week number 11, with Indianapolis and New Orleans enjoying the week off. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 3.
At the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Corn. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
Corum now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Corum. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
And they'll run it with Hunter. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Monday. Lady.
Here's Stafford. Got a man that he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
37. Seahawks 28.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And it's going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Darnold. Now that'll be caught by Cobb. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Lady.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now it's Stafford.
Oh, my God.
The former USC Trojan, familiar with this place, Leonard Williams. Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
3rd down.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line. Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Darnold now to throw. Smith and Jigba with the ground. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Jackson, Smith, and J-Ball. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here's Darnold.
38-yard line.
Now he's going to step up and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And it's third down.
On third down, here's Walker. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. First down, Seattle.
Back to throw, Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll work from the 29 on second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the
They'll drop to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. That is going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Byron Young picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive end.
Dang, I want to see the replay. That game.
They do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Myers' kick is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
So here are the Rams to take over. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out first and 10. Off of play action, here's Stafford. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
16 yards.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Motion, change.
Running left, Corum. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11. At the 40.
Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's third and 4 now.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 4.
Here's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for our Rams. First down.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. To throw is Stafford. Pass complete there to McCool. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now a handoff for Corum. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Stafford now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The offense on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third down and 12. Touchdown! Davante Adams. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he returns this to the 26. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, where they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter, this drive becomes very critical. Now they take it in by Shaheed. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Now a run with Walker. And he stopped immediately there. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Byron Young getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And this one is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Kobe Bryant makes the stop on that one. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run once more with Corum. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Back to throw. Stafford. It's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal. On the Seahawks 1-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
3-yard loss on the play.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Corum. And he takes it across for the Rams touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. Now Darnold. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of inside defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Corum. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Corum is into the end zone. Touchdown, LA.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their...
Good, buddy.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard
We
line.
hardly get taken
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Faking the give, Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Darnold. And it's a shoulder there, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold. They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Knock his head off.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Los Angeles, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Devontae went crazy, 6'100. Pretty fast for me, I think the trade deadline passed too. So we gotta stick with what we got. I think. Yeah. Trade deadline passed. Get him at the line. Ooh, they 8-2, chat. Oh man, that's the first defense. Jesus. Nah, they missing Mike Evans. He's still the 4th seed though. 8-2, 6-4, 7-3. 49ers are right behind us. It's an interesting season to say the least.
The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hanson. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start at SoFi Stadium. The Rams at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks.
Boom.
And this is the LA defense coming up with the big play. They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown.
It really was.
From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got it. He's got room. He's got a touchdown. That's a 29-yard score. The Lions are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders taking on the Cowboys. And it's the back-to-back-to-back-to-back Pro Bowler, C.D. Lamb.
Oh.
He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches.
Oh, crazy.
The Cowboys get it done on the road as they come away with the win. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hanson saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
All right, chat. I'm going to bed. That's 3 lives, technically, today. So with that being said, have a good night. Stay blessed, not stressed.